gentle, but I'm getting kinda mental. Cause every time I'm busy, yeah, your mood goes straight south. When I try to reassemble, and you're not feeling level, but I can't be the only one that's helping you out. I didn't apply to sacrifice all of myself to you. Oh, and all of my time was wasted trying to be there to get you through. Oh, I'm working the night shift, spending all of my time helping your mind shift while I'm losing mine. Working the night shift, think I'm going blind. Cause every time you're crying, I can't see right. Clocking in till I'm all worked out. I got a psychic now, yeah, with a therapy couch. But you attention like I pay my rent, and when the last one sank, got a brand new tech. Try to give you the benefit, give you all of my credit, but I think we come to the end of it. You've been maxing it out. I don't have much to give. Oh, I'm working the night shift, spending all of my time helping your mind shift while I'm losing mine. Working the night shift, think I'm going blind. Cause every time you're crying, I can't see right. You fall asleep too fast.
Hello and welcome into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena here for the Summer Games, brought to you by the Idaho Army National Guard. Michael Fisher, Artie, Nerdy Bird Rain here to call all of our 3v3 Overwatch action here. Artie, it's going to be a little bit different than your standard Overwatch because, one, it's 3v3. Group stage will be team deathmatch. And then we'll go to the bracket stage where it'll be best of one control. So a little bit different from your standard Overwatch match for sure.
Just a tiny bit. And if anyone has been here with our past 3v3 broadcasts, things get a little bit interesting at some point. Someone figures out that there is a niche meta you can play, and I will 100% say if I see someone pull it out, you are full toxic mode and here to win, and that is the only thing you care about, because it is soul crushing when people decide to run the strategy that we've seen work out here in the past. I just hope nobody does it.
The one thing that they do have in place to counter that, at least for the group stage, is if you win on a hero in the elimination mode, because it is best of 3 for elimination, you cannot play that hero again. So you do have to have a couple of niche metas in mind, but there definitely are some very toxic ones, as you said, that we've seen in the past. So the first team to discover those could have a good season, but then everything changes, right? Like, yeah, you might have the soul-crushing team deathmatch meta, but then we got to go to 3v3 on control, which is already going to be an absolute bonanza.
I have no idea how that's going to work out. No. I am excited to see it, because if you've played 3v3 like competitive in Overwatch, you'll know that there is actually like a pseudo control mode that unlocks when there is just no one has died and you're ticking down to the last 30 seconds. The center of the map becomes a control point. No big deal. You've got like 5 seconds to lock it down. That's it. But a traditional control map, 3v3, that is a huge amount of space to have to control as like 2 people.
I mean, just the amount of time you have to run back to your team in a 3v2 or a 3v1, absolutely different. Yeah, I'm excited for that part. The elimination part, as you said, we've seen it before. There's probably going to be a meta to discover it quickly, and the same teams will abuse it. I'm excited for like 3v3 on Lijiang. I'm just like, how are you going to cover all of this ground? How are we going to take the point? But again, that is a long way away. First, of course, we're going to start out with our group stage, round robining, in just the boring old 3v3 elimination. So, I mean, what are your keys for elimination? I mean, you talked about that there's some metas, but before we get to Doc's keys, Artie, what are you looking for when we hop into these first games in basically what I'm going to call Overwatch Team Deathmatch?
I am looking for positioning in order to get information, because typically you'll see a lot of people pull out the hit scan, and though the TTK in Overwatch is still pretty high, you peek a corner and you're not prepared to see someone possibly looking across, let's say, Necropolis at you in that instance. You could die if your reaction's not fast enough. But if you are anticipating someone to be there and you're just trying to figure out who it is and you do a quick jiggle peek, that is going to be very important. So anticipating what angles you're looking at and where you want to be trying to engage on someone versus just responding with staring at the respawn screen.
Well, we have Artie's keys to the game. Let's get Doc's keys to the game here for Overwatch. Of course, going to be a little bit different. We always know Doc loves to never take a fair fight, which means takes fight in unexpected places when they are prepared and tempo. But as you pointed out, Nerdy, it's going to be a little bit different to take these unexpected fights. I mean, maybe it is. You're going to pop out with a hit scan. You're going to look for a quick headshot to make it a 3v2. Because you can't find a sneaky fight because, you know, Blizzard did a good job. These 3v3 maps are not very large for you to sneak around.
Not at all. So, and they're basically mirrored on both sides. There's some topography differences, but they're very minimal. And so, you know, if you look directly diagonal across from where you're standing, odds are that part of the map geometry looks identical to what you're standing on. So if someone else decides to do the exact same thing, you two either A, one of you dies, both of you dies, or both of you just take the high bye and look the other way.
Now, before we hop in, your final question, Ernie, what is your favorite comp to run in 3v3 elimination?
Oh, it is 2 tanks and a Lucio, and then 2 tanks and a Zenyatta or a Moira, and then all 3 tanks.
Wow.
Absolutely toxic.
I already hate you.
Absolutely toxic. It's not even my composition. That is what Kel Likes Bagels pulled out against me in our last 3v3 in-house tournament, and it broke my soul. It was very soul-crushing.
I'm a big fan of the Torbjorn and a Reinhardt. Just sit back and spawn, make them come to you. But hopefully we're not going to see any of that as we hop in for, I believe it was Draven and his minions, obviously with Draven on our left side versus Team Green. And we will see who gets a first elimination. Of course, I'm looking at you, True Blue. I'm expecting some kind of headshot here, maybe onto Draven, maybe onto Production there on the Junkrat. I'm looking for some kind of early pick if you're going to pull out the Ashe here. Otherwise, you're going to be in a world of hurt. We already get some early damage. A lot of it going out on a broadcast there on the Soldier. He does get the stim down, though. Production behind him, throwing out a couple grenades. True Blue is almost dead as Bronco 005 is the first one to fall. And health bar's not looking good for Team Green.
So it's a very viable composition here to go with the Mercy pick. Granted, Draven, they're going to have to be playing very careful here, making sure they're not putting themselves into a bad situation to get picked off. But we had Bronco come in on the Baptiste, so the sustain was there. It's just, it's so pointed when it comes to the Mercy play that whomever chooses to engage first, you just lock your beam target onto them, keep them alive, the other person just stays out of line of sight of the enemy.
Yeah, Team Green, I mean, unfortunately, when you pick more of the snipers like Ashe, you got to stay in the back. You probably don't want to be frontlining there. True Blue taking a ton of damage. But again, Draven and his minions, not allowed to pick the same heroes, so they're going to have to come out with a completely new comp because that Mercy, as you pointed out, Nerdy, was just oppressive.
Absolutely, and now we've got Broadcast actually whipping out that Widowmaker, so hopefully no one to dive onto them. There will be no dive because Team Green is sticking with their first composition they had, whereas Production and Draven, so our Reaper and our Lucio can just go crazy together. That can be an absolute powerhouse and like a mini bulldozer composition coming out, especially with the Widow just being in the back wing, picking anyone off that gets low. So hopefully they recognize that Broadcast has decided to go with the Widowmaker pick.
Broadcast looking for some kind of cheeky snipe line across the map, but not going to happen. Team Green, as you can see from the silhouettes, just kind of hiding out. We are going to get maybe True Blue, Bronco 005 pushing forward here. There might actually be kind of a fight, and unfortunately Broadcast right in the front line. That's not where you want to be on the Widowmaker, but somehow they're winning this trade as True Blue goes down. And they pick up another kill off screen onto Bronco, so it's all up to our Baptiste.
Oh, good luck, Baptiste. This is a very difficult situation, but Baptiste is, at least at the higher ranks, considered a very busted support because the amount of damage output that Baptiste does. But in a 1v3 situation, it's more just like you're prolonging your own death. With that, Draven and his minions will walk away with the round 2 victory.
Yeah, I mean, I'm blown away, just like you kind of heard that Broadcast was leading the charge on the Widowmaker. Again, I don't think that's where you want your Widowmaker to be, but hey, it worked out. So, match point here for Draven and his minions. And again, they will have to come up with another comp. So far, it's been 2 DPS and a support. We'll see if Team Green wants to change away from their Ashe, Soldier, Baptiste, and they will for a little bit. True Blue and Draven going to have... Oh, True Blue is going to quickly have a bad time with Production on the Bastion, though. That's never going to end well.
No, most definitely not. It's going to be interesting. I do think Production's probably going to get the first pick here, recognizing True Blue's also on that Pharah, just like Draven is. But double hit scan into the Pharah versus a Genji Bastion into a Pharah. I still feel like the Genji Bastion's going to win.
Yeah, they need to get an early pick onto Production, and then maybe True Blue will have a little bit easier time, but Draven actually just shoots him out of the air. Doesn't even need the Bastion. The broadcast is very low. This should be an easy kill. Well, maybe not.
Draven just went and picked on Bronco, who was trying to hide.
The Draven, I didn't see the last kill, but he might have aced them there. He did a ton of damage. So Draven and his minions pick up the first win. And again, nothing too toxic, at least from what we saw there. That was a lot of the best defense is a good offense play there, because it was just, we're going to jam some DPS in your face. We might play a support here or there, Draven, and then they'll play the Mercy in one of those rounds. But for the most part, that was just pure damage from both teams.
Yeah, Lucio speed boost doesn't even switch over to healing at all.
No.
My Widow's like half health. They kill 2 people. They're fine.
We don't need a heal if the enemy's already dead.
We're fine.
I like that approach. Again, I think the moment someone discovers the meta you were alluding to, Nerdy, the moment tanks start coming out, Draven and his minions are not going to have any fun.
No, the minions are going to be farmed.
Yeah, and then Draven will just be on a Mercy, and when there's no one to protect the Mercy. So hopefully somebody can figure it out. Let's hop into our next game here. See, again, will we get the toxic meta that Nerdy alluded to, the tanks, double tank support, or will we get the all-out, let's just try and blast? As we've got Team Green back here taking on IDARNG champs. Let's see if they live up to their name. Team Green, sticking with more, I would assume, comfort picks. A lot of Soldier, a lot of Ashe.
We did see a Cassidy, I think, as well at the end.
Yeah, we did see a Cassidy. And for the most part, yeah, True Blue going to stick on the Sniper. Bronco going to stick on that Soldier. Bronco 005 really the only one who's changing up, going to DPS. We get right into the action. Bronco 005, unfortunately, will go down to Boise in that Reaper Mirror matchup.
Now let's see if Buster. Oh, True Blue is going to go down to Boise as well. Looks like Buster and Circuit Jitsu aren't even going to have to do anything right now.
All right, Bronco, can you clutch?
Oh.
No. Circuit Jitsu with the kill. Team Green just lock 2 tanks. Because it's just like, any 2 tanks and a support, and you will roll over these DPS comps.
Mm-hmm. You just go 2 tanks and a Lucio.
You will laugh at the amount of HP they do not have.
Yes. And the amount of damage you can take before even bothering your support.
Let's see if they change it up. IDARNG champs again. Double DPS support. Who needs a tank? We're already in Overwatch 2. We're just eliminating tanks already.
I mean, go for it. I'm digging the Torbjorn pick that we have from Bronco 005 right now. That turret might come in handy. It's kind of like the 4th man that doesn't exist. We see a lot of times in kill feeds when a Torb is at spawn, their turret is taking care of the business. But however, Boise is going to eliminate that turret very quickly. So down goes that, and True Blue is going to experience the Zenyatta Harmony, and Buster will take down Bronco 005. So Bronco, yet again, can you clutch this? You'll have to find an ace in a 1v3.
He's got the sick flank, does a decent chunk of damage to Boise. Unfortunately, that Orb of Harmony is going to heal most of it up. And the self-repair. And Circuit Jitsu, once again, I mean, basically deja vu there. Bronco last one alive. Circuit Jitsu gets the kill, and now it is match point for IDARNG champs. And I can only assume 2 DPS to support is coming in 10 seconds for the IDARNG champs.
Most definitely. I hope Team Green has picked up on needing a support here. I mean, yes, they ran the BAP a couple times, but BAP just doesn't cut it. You're really a DPS disguising as a support. But they're going to run the Ashe Soldier Torb comp again, whereas we have the raid boss coming out for champs with that Brigitte.
Yeah, Brigitte May does not look like it is going to be a fun comp to play into Team Green. Nothing against your comp. I like it. You know, maybe True Blue gets a crazy headshot, but yeah, Circuit Jitsu is basically just going to laugh off any of that damage you do, though. That turret putting in the work. Does a great chunk of damage. Bronco gets a nice flank. Buster's gone down. This is a chance for Team Green in a 3-on-2.
It's very viable. Brig gets 2 aggro. Genji's going to look to take down 1. Does find Bronco. So 1v2. 1v1 now. Oh, and but Boise still has so much of their health pool left, and they're just ticking away down at True Blues.
Oh, True Blue gets caught in a corner.
Oh!
The Genji clutch. IDARNG champs. 3-0 off the back of, was that Buster? Who was that one? On the Genji. Was it Buster? Was it Boise?
I think it was Boise.
Boise. I mean, I didn't think they had it. On the Genji, no support, but they pull it off. So Team Green, unfortunately, still looking for their first round. IDARNG champs, Draven and his minions. That'll be a fun matchup. Happy or sad, though, that we're not seeing tanks, because on one hand, I'm kind of sad because it's so OP, but on the other hand, I'm kind of happy because we at least get some creativity in the meta right now.
I'm a little sad because I feel like if we have like the 2 tank and support matchup, or even like the 3 tank and 3 like mirror match on both sides, we can have a really, really long 3v3 game, which, I mean, like, yeah, there's like a love-hate for casters when it comes to long matches. But, I mean, I'm talking long as in like 2 minutes versus 45 seconds.
Long as in like somebody breaks 45% on their ult long.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if we've even seen 40%, but we'll have to see. Again, I think the moment a team kind of realizes, like, tanks have a lot of health, they do some good damage. What if we play a tank? That team will pop up. But let's hop into our next matchup. Again, Draven is minions and IDARNG champs, both undefeated. But we will get Team Green taking on Overwatch over Buff here. Hopefully Team Green can figure something out. They've been very consistent in their hero picks. They've been getting better. That last round was nearly perfect until Genji did Genji things.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. It does look like...
Oh, it's a tank!
Oh, we have a Roadhog coming out! Oh, but this is coming out from the Overwatch Overbuff squad. We've got Professor, not Koba, and Kunuk rounding out that roster. I mean, yes, that's not actually Koba, but I'm going to say Koba might have given them a suggestion. Bronco just does the valiant thing, saying, end my suffering quickly, and jumps off the map.
You sure that's not Koba with a sick double kill on the Mei? I mean, that looking like a lot like Koba. But yeah, I like Kuna there. Finally bringing out the tank. It paid off, too. The Roadhog, I think, dropped to 20% health. Healed it all back up, just like Roadhog does. And we'll see maybe if Team Green could steal a page from Overwatch Overbuff as we hop into round 2 here. Again, remember, the winning team does have to change heroes. They cannot relock the same heroes. And Team Green's going to look. This turret at some point is going to get a kill. I believe in you, Bronco 005. Unfortunately, maybe not this round.
And Professor comes out swinging, getting the first pick, not Koba and Kunuk rounding it out, picking up the other 2 very fast shortly thereafter.
They just dove them in spawn. Last chance for Team Green to pick up a round here. Or will Overwatch Overbuff join IDARNG champs and Draven and his minions with a perfect 3-0 over Team Green. Come on, True Blue. One of you guys, Bronco 005, just click on the tank by accident. Just like accidentally click on it.
No, stop running this comp.
No, not into double tank.
Oh, and it's Reinhardt and Wrecking Ball, and then Professor's on that Widow. This is easy pickings.
Professor's taking a little bit of damage. No eliminations yet, as they're kind of camping in the back.
Oh.
There goes True Blue. Here goes the tanks. Kuna and Nakoba just in there. And it's up to a 1v3. We saw it earlier. Can Bronco be the one to pull it off? Wait. There he is. I was like, where is Bronco?
Hiding up in the rafters.
Doing his best Carmen Sandiego impression.
Keep running. Don't engage in their faces.
Get the kill on the Professor at least.
They're so close. Oh, and the charge kill.
Oh, Overwatch Overbuff taking it home. But now that we've seen all the teams, I'm probably the most scared of Overwatch Overbuff because they have discovered the tanks exist.
Yep. I'm terrified of them as well. And anyone that has to play against them, if you need me to give you some good juju and some love after the tournament because your soul has been just turned into powder and dust, I am happy to give it because I know how much that hurts.
They just have to consistently lock in the tanks.
That is also painful. It is when you sit there and you're like hovering over the Roadhog and you're like, we're 2-0 right now. I really don't need to do this, but just got to guarantee the 3-0 win, and you click in on that Roadhog.
I'd be more like, though, what if we played Widowmaker here? And then the next round we played Hanzo. We'll win in the 5th round. It's fine. We'll have to see. Again, Overwatch Overbuff, pulling out some tanks. Draven and his minions and IDARNG champs will be a fun one because they play very similar comps of like just we're going to YOLO smash face into each other and hope we do more damage. So I'm excited. Maybe we've got a meta forming. Maybe we don't. Let's hop into our next game here. Let's see. Will the tanks continue to reign supreme or will the double DPS support?
It's going to be the tanks. As a tank player, I'm definitely biased right now, but I also play support, so take your pick.
Who is our matchup going to be? IDARNG Champs and Overwatch Overbuff. IDARNG about to discover the power of the tank, I would assume.
I hope that they, realize the power that exists after the first round.
There's no tank locked in, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my gosh!
Oh, it's IDARNG Champs who locked the tank. I was looking at Overwatch Overbuff. They didn't lock in a tank.
Circuit Jitsu must have been scouting because they're like, I better lock in that diva.
Circuit Jitsu had been the support player, so not blocking DPS as a start. Is Buster already taking a bit of damage, maybe wishing he had a support as he's the first one to go down. But Circuit Jitsu taking a decent bit of damage.
And a note for everyone that's watching, regardless of if you're playing 3v3 or standard Overwatch, don't go fight in the tiny room unless your team has a man. I know that's exactly what Buster did. And they used their healing pad in there and then had to sprint out because there was a Junkrat throwing mines at them. Don't fight tiny Overwatch. It's not worth it.
Circuit Jitsu pulls a great flank, gets one. Unfortunately, Kuna with this grenade spam. Absolutely dominating. It's all up to the baby diva.
Get out of there! Get out!
Oh, here we go. Looking for the kiting. Maybe trying to build up that mech again. Oh! They had killed Kuna. It would have been scary, but that was not the case.
Yeah, we're very close to picking off Kuna. I think Kuna had like maybe, I think that's 15 or 12% health left, but don't fight in the small room, please.
Hey, now they can fight in the small room because Overwatch Overbuff can't lock Junkrat.
True. And they can't lock Mei either, which is how you lock down that room. But they can still go Symmetra and Roadhog.
There's the Roadhog.
Oh, I feel like I just cursed that, and I apologize.
Roadhog, Pharah, and an Ana. A 1-1-1 comp for the first time today. Meanwhile, IDARNG Champs, again, going to go back to that double DPS and the support. Maybe learning, saying, well, maybe we can bait them to fight in the tiny room. But you just gave them all that space. Ooh, the hook does miss for Kuna. He does have to be careful.
Ooh, nice amount of damage got dropped down onto Nakoba. So their option is to either use the nade for themselves or wait and save it for their team. But considering they're out of combat right now, you could just use it on yourself if the rotation's coming out and your Roadhog decided to go power hungry and take down Boise. So IDARNG Champs down to just Buster.
Buster maybe can build up a Deadeye, maybe look for a crazy play, but only at 23%. Taking quite a bit of damage, and Nakoba will finish it off. Watch Overbuff popping off right now. They played the tanks last round. A great Roadhog pick this round. What are they going to do on match point? And will IDARNG Champs realize that, hey, you had success when Circuit Jitsu picked the diva? Maybe try that again.
Maybe support the diva pick.
Maybe just lock a diva and like a Reinhardt.
Or an Orisa, or, a Zarya? A diva and a Zarya. No, we're going to go with the Lucio speed around, just the bulldozer style. We'll see how this goes. Both teams pretty equal here, but Nakoba's got that Tracer. That recall, insanely powerful.
Maybe look for a flank onto Circuit Jitsu and eliminate all of the healing the IDARNG Champs can do as we once again get full out mini Overwatch. And Buster is going to be the first one to go down.
Stop!
No, this is where the real action takes place. Oh, they did trade 1-for-1. They took out Kuna. Now they're going to take out Professor. That healing from Lucio. Wait, there's the Tracer.
And the recall's been used, but the recall was used in a duration where no damage to Nakoba was taken. So their health bar remained the same, already down past that half health mark. They have looks like maybe 20-30% of their health left. It's going to be a rough situation. That's like 2 point-blank range clicks there from Reaper, and you're done for.
Nakoba going to play run around and wait for the healing pack. As you had mentioned in the start of the show, though, Nerdy, if they play hide-and-go-seek for too long, there will be a control point that spawns.
Oh my gosh, Nakoba is just playing hide-and-seek, and they recalled after everyone jumped down. That was actually genius.
I don't know if they win this on the capture area, though, unless they do that again. As they go in the hole.
Oh, that's a bold move. Oh no, they messed up the timing.
Still have 15 seconds till the capture area unlocks. But there are 2 full health members of the IDARNG Champs.
60% on Tracer ult, though.
It'll be close. Maybe you bait him off the
You gotta
control
get
area.
touch.
80%? Just kiting? Maybe?
Oh, nice try, Nakoma.
Nearly pulling it off. You get that Tracer roll? Maybe. That was the best display we've seen.
That was a genuine attempt at playing Tracer by themselves, but IDARNG champs, they got one in their favor, so it's gonna be our first non-3-0 sweep game that we've seen thus far tonight.
This is what I'm telling you. Overwatch Overbuff is like, we could lock the tank, but we could have some fun with it.
Professor going with the Echo, Nakoma going with the Moira.
Moira, okay, that's... And the Soldier once again. We do have boys... Oh, no. Okay, please do not fight in the small room. There's a Junkrat on the enemy team.
Hit tab. Please hit tab.
Oh, okay, we're avoiding small room Overwatch. That is a positive start here for Overwatch Overbuff.
Not a lot of space being gained by either team. Seems as though everyone's a little scared.
You have the Soldier in that room, but...
Boyce, you could have gone for the challenge there. You'd let Soldier walk through.
Setting a trap. Does hit the mine onto Nakoma on the Moira. Sets up Buster for a free kill, though. Boise dropping low, but Circuit Jutsu has the healing. Uh-oh. Boise. Okay, that's a great kill. Kuna gets another onto Circuit Jutsu. That's... They only need 2 headshots, though, and you win if you're Buster. That's all you need. You don't even need headshots with these HP bars.
Yeah, but when Professor just decides I have a beam and you're less than 50% health, that's a microwave.
Yeah, close. Yeah, I don't know what Boise was did there. They had like the great pick with the trap and the explosive pack, but if they just turned the corner, they would have killed that Soldier like that.
Sometimes not going for the challenge. Like, I get it. You're like, it's better to like survive and like get my health pool back up, but going for the challenge, you just sometimes have to. Like, walking away from it, giving them the second chance to come after you, you already got them close to death once. It's their turn to do the return.
They did almost pull it off, though, because they got Nakoma to walk into the trap, killed the Moira instantly, and unfortunately, mini room Overwatch, as you're charging a Soldier who's just firing at you the moment your Brig shield goes down. Brig just fell over. So it is Overwatch Overbuff at 2-0. Got a couple more matches in the group stage. Let's hop into our next one. You still have to see Draven and his minions for another time. They've still got to play IDARNG champs. They've still got to play Overwatch Overbuff. So definitely should be some close matchups here in our next couple of games as we round out the group stage.
Yes, very excited to see what's brought out. I want more tanks.
No, tanks are a rarity. We've seen like 3 tanks. Here we go. Next matchup, Draven and his minions.
Oh, I love it.
Taking on Overwatch Overbuff. What a fantastic logo for Draven and his minions. He needs little like puppeteer strings though.
Yes.
With his little minions below. And we'll at least get a Roadhog.
You know what? I'll take it.
Draven and his minions. We haven't seen them in a while, so they still are running the double DPS and the support. And they are quickly realizing that you need someone to tank the Roadhog damage, as Cuna's just going to heal up by themselves.
And that's a lot of ult charge for a Roadhog.
Ooh. They do find one.
Ooh, production took down Nakoma. Nicely done. And Professor is now very low. This is going to be a rough situation for them. Are they being challenged by a Junkrat right now?
Yeah, the one problem here, now that Ashe is down, there's not a lot of ways to do damage to Professor. Especially, you needed the Battle Mercy to come out. Mercy's now dead.
Got to use that super jump off your Junkrat as the Mercy, pull out the pocket pistol, and then just go Battle Mercy mid-flight. I mean, your health regen's on its own. It's fine for you to take it. Just do it.
Yeah, that was a great... it was a great pick by the FAR. Because, yeah, once Ashe died, not reliably. Junkrat, if you hit a Junkrat, if you hit a FAR as a Junkrat, you're just a god.
I have seen it happen before where I'm like, oh no, we have no hit scan, we only have a Junk, and my Junk's like, hold up, I got it, and they double pack jump into the air and then just eviscerate a pharmacy. I'm like, how?
Maybe production can work on that as, broadcast. Headshot onto Professor. That is a huge one for Draven and his minions who are trying to run it back with a very similar comp.
Gotta start changing things up. You gotta make them expect the unexpected as opposed to expect the expected, which is just we're gonna try again with the same comp.
Just playing it. Overwatch Overbuff keep making us expect the unexpected because they keep locking tanks and winning and then not locking tanks and losing.
Yeah, maybe they'll learn their lesson here pretty soon, but we see Draven go down, Broadcast gets frozen and taken out by Cuna there shortly after. So it's just production on the junk.
They got a ton of damage, but unfortunately, not Koba and Cuna able to survive. It's 2-0 Overwatch overbuff here, looking for match point. If you just pick any one of those flashy tank characters on the left-hand side of your screen, you will probably win this round going away.
We're begging you.
Like, any of them. I mean, Brian, Diva, I mean, any, but obviously Junk.
Winston, Zarya.
Or Roadhog. Any of them.
I mean, you could even go for the Orisa, but we have Draven and his minions pulling out the Reinhardt.
They're learning. That's what we're here for. Broadcast maybe looking for another quick pick. You do pick probably the best DPS into a Reinhardt. You do have the Reaper, who should do a decent chunk of damage, but as I say that, Draven and his minions Reaper production does go down. Now it's all up to Draven in the 1-on-3.
Oh no, Draven.
Has the shield,
Draven!
Overwatch overbuff took quick work of him, and they will finish the group stage a perfect 3-0.
Draven, I saw you shift and leave your DPS behind. Your Widow had not gotten to high ground. Your Reaper had not shadow stepped to high ground. So you're just like, bye, friends.
I'm going to walk forward. The rest of you can find a way to join me. I'm blocking in front of me. They're behind me, but I am blocking in front of me. Don't worry. No projectiles will hit me.
I'm so sorry to Draven's minions right now.
Draven's minions this is why the team is Draven and his minions. Draven did his own thing, and the minions were just left.
Yep, they got farmed.
To be, yeah. Like a, just. All right, Overwatch overbuff 3-0. Draven and his minions sitting at 1-1. Believe our last game should be Draven and his minions taking down IDARNG chance for that second place spot in the bracket stage.
Tanks. Please,
Draven and his minions,
show me the tanks.
But you got to be with your team if you play tank.
Yes, you can't just shift off cooldown on Reinhardt.
Can't just walk away here as we have Summer Series, Overwatch 3v3s, the Idaho Army National Guard, IDARNG champs, taking on Draven and his minions. Final game of our round-robin group stage, and then we'll have our bracket stage. We already know the first seed and the last seed. Now it'll just be, really this is just for formality because these teams, if my math is correct, should play each other in the bracket stage as the second and third place team. So really it's just whoever wins this just gets to brag.
Oh, IDARNG champs coming out with the actual bulldozer comp. That is disgusting. I hope you hear me. That is absolutely disgusting.
They are learning very quickly. You know what? Maybe this double DPS support, triple DPS thing doesn't work, but what about we just... I mean, I wish that if that Reaper was a tank, I'd be overjoyed.
Like, Lucio Brigida synergized so well, even in competitive standard Overwatch play, you can run Lucio Brig as double flex supports. It works. It's disgusting. And then top that with Reaper's own healing ability. Gross. Absolutely gross. If this Lucio can get a pick, and not even a full pick, just push them off the high ground, one person, that's all you need.
Boise just went up to the high ground himself.
No, Boise! You just let them rise for nothing!
Oh, can he get a kill onto production? All of that hard work for absolutely nothing. He got a kill. He did a ton of damage. He is very close to his ult. 56% for Boise if he can stay alive. He is getting run down here. Oh, Reaper in their face. 30 seconds till the control area unlocked. This is the closest game we've had. Finally, where is Brig?
Buster has taken a very, very long rotation to get up on the high ground. A lot of people don't know this, but Brigida has a lot of movement. You can shield bash onto the building there, or even one of these columns, and it'll actually send you to that high ground. Check out A Large Bagel's Twitter page. He posted a video showing most of the movements that he figured out with a little bit of help. Could have done it. Instead of taking that long rotation and sacrificing your Lucio in the process.
Nearly sacrificed their Reaper. We did have an ult finally fully charged.
Didn't need it.
You just got to slam it at that point.
I know. I mean, like, just hit it.
You might be the only person who's going to get an ult in these rounds.
Or the tournament in general.
Well, we'll switch over to control once we get to the bracket stage. Those gaps should be a bit longer. Hopefully somebody builds
minimum 100 seconds. That's the thing. It's a minimum 118 seconds. So someone will get something.
Hopefully we'll see an ult in that. But for now...
What? What is this comp? Shams, what is this comp?
This is the we want to do a lot of damage comp. Hey, I mean, Boise had the 1v3 clutch earlier, so, you know.
True, true. They just got the...
They get one game where they get a lot Genji no matter what because they have the 1v3 clutch.
They have the support that with the funny button. That is what I call Moira ult.
Surprised Moira ult hasn't been the first ult that was charged with how fast it works. Again, they're going to, Draven and his minions, they take the high ground. I think we're just going to wait here till the control area spawns. Doesn't look like either of these teams have much interest in doing anything.
I mean, as long as no one, and don't take this the wrong way, everyone that's watching, listening, and playing, as long as no one does anything stupid and gets themselves like blatantly killed for either side, it's going to be pretty equal. We might actually see more than one ult get charged.
There's a lot of, I mean, you're over halfway to the Valkyrie. Genji sword now coming up. Circuit Jitsu did jump up there
And
as Broadcast gets one. And almost, now he's going to abandon Buster, who, yeah, turn form is great, but you were just eating those grenades.
Okay, right. It's time to just do a lot of damage.
You got to build your ultimate and then just coalescence on all of them.
Oh, Draven going with the pocket pistol, but gets very low, but the finish can't happen, and the Valk comes out. That's it. Good luck. Bye-bye, Circuit Jitsu.
Yeah. They needed to just wait. You have a Bastion. You can just set up on the point. You can gun them as they walk in, and instead you
could have set up on Elephant and just sat there, just stared at him.
Your support was the one who decided they needed to do all the damage. Left poor
Guys,
Boise.
I have 4 golds. Every
Why am I
Moira
top
ever.
damage?
Maybe
like,
because
well,
you're letting me die.
You're definitely not top healing because you're not healing anyone. All right, 1-1. These two teams have been very evenly matched.
Oh, Broadcast. What is that pick?
Draven is going to have should have a very poor time into this Bastion if Buster can get set up in a good spot.
Unless Broadcast decides to hack him.
That is true. You're probably looking for a hack on to the Zenyatta, that would be my guess.
And why would you translocate right in front of them, Broadcast? That is an egotistical move. And the fact that Hanzo didn't... Okay, it was seen, actually, I think that was destroyed by the Sombra realizing where they had put it. They are now discorded, though, so going invis is basically useless until they break line of sight with that Zen for a few moments.
Buster doing a decent chunk of damage. Broadcast did not see Buster there as Buster gets Draven incredibly low.
Is one!
They did lose their Zenyatta, so they don't have much healing. It's all up to Buster. He gets one. He should be able to run away.
Self-heal.
Yeah,
Self-heal, Buster.
He'll be able to repair, but... Ooh, Broadcast finds him. Gets the kill. Draven and his minions are on match point. Come on, IDARNG. Chance to block tanks. Just
do it again.
do it one more time. Unfortunately, this Bastion support DPS comp is not working out.
It's broken. It's time to fix it. Instead, they're going to pull out the Sombra this time and the Moira yet again. Production's going to go with the Moira as well. I do think the stronger comp is in favor of Draven and his minions, as long as Draven doesn't shift away.
As long as Draven doesn't just run through his team. They did pick probably the best time to ever pick a Sombra. When there's a Reinhardt, you can look for the hack. The shield can go down.
Well, if production plays the Moira properly and doesn't just play for damage and stays with their team.
We are farming gold medals out here today, Nerdy. We do not care about proper play. We care about one thing, and that is full gold in the inventory.
Valid. I feel that. But they recognize the Boise's on the Sombra. Sombra decided, I'm not even going to try to hide myself. I'm just going to be up front with my team doing damage. This could just be a poke from the high ground until someone decides to go to the point, but instead they're going to rotate the low ground. Okay, at this point, go to the elephant on the other side. There's no health pack there. There's nothing.
Well, Draven going to lead the charge. The shield goes down. Production nearly dies. Broadcast almost joins them. Boise going to go hunting for Broadcast and Production potentially.
Draven?
Oh, there he goes.
What are you doing?
There you go. Boise, just turn around. Shoot Broadcast. They kill the other Moira. There's a 1-on-3, and I don't know if Draven wins this. He does not.
Stop!
We get our first Game 5 of the evening. All of this for the second seed. Again, I believe these teams are going to play each other in the group stage. This is, or in the bracket stage, excuse me. This is nothing more than bragging rights as we hop into our final round of elimination here in the Summer Series.
3, 2, 1.
Well, there's...
Fight.
I love that production is actually showing the elephant I keep talking about. Just go over there and wait.
If IDARNG champs, if Buster gets set up properly on top of this little ledge, they should just farm damage.
Yeah, most definitely. Unless Draven and his minions decide to go over to the elephant.
Well, we can see IDARNG champs are headed that way, and there is no elephant in sight. Very sneaky play, very long con play here from IDARNG champs, just kind of waiting it out. They force Draven and his minions to abandon the high ground. Boise's throwing out some small chip damage. This is the closest you're going to get to the elephant, by the way.
Yep, I've lost all hope of ever seeing anyone set up over there. Especially, Draven, what are you doing? What are you You're... My friend, we need to have a serious conversation.
The Immortality field did get blown, so that it is a major cooldown that...
True. Now you can
IDARNG
charge right
champs.
through, but Buster might kill you.
Buster is set up. They should have heard that charge probably go, uh-oh. Broadcast misses the flashbang. Production going to use that Wraith form. Try and go invulnerable. Get a Broadcast just eats the full bullets. Draven going to charge in, but he just dies to Buster. Buster just farming right now. He is farming the minions. He is farming Draven.
No! Okay, well, production got one.
The lamp's on cooldown. This actually is a 1v1 that I don't know if the BAP wins. I don't know where his Bastion is gone. By the sliver of HP, Circujutsu pulls out the win. And that will be our final game of the group stage in thrilling and agonizing fashion for you, Nerdy, of how that transpired.
You have one job as a Ryan Draven.
Yeah, it's to charge the Bastion as he's shooting at you and hope he doesn't do enough damage.
All right.
What if he runs out of bullets?
There is a reload animation that makes noise. You know, you can just wait for that moment. Just saying.
No.
I mean, like, we hit shift off cooldown. There is no patience here in this esports arena ever.
Hold W. We are hold W gamers here at the Summer Series.
Rip it off. It don't exist.
Just take off A and D as well. We go forward, and that is all we do. We do not stop. That has really been Draven's gameplay, too. Do not turn around. Just W key and hope for the best. But that'll do it for our group stage. As we said, Overwatch Overbuff undefeated, followed by IDARNG champs, Draven, his minions, and Team Green at 0-3. But now we change it up in our bracket stage. We will go to best of one control, and not on control maps like we had actual Overwatch competitive control, which is
scary.
I don't know how that's going to look in a 3v3. I don't think we've ever done that in the past in our other 3v3 tournaments. It's usually just elimination. It's the quickest, so
I'm interested. I'm excited.
as you said, it's got to go 118 seconds. So we will have to see. I believe we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the bracket stage, see who comes out, who is crowned the Summer Series Overwatch champ here in just a little bit.
Growing up in Riggins, we have certain rules we live by. Look both ways before crossing the street. Fishing stories get better the more you tell them. Small town life makes your life anything but small. Never work alone when you go hunting. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by. Growing up in Riggins, we have certain rules we live by. Look both ways before crossing the street. Fishing stories get better the more you tell them. Small town life makes your life anything but small. Never work alone when you go hunting. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Welcome back into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena here for the Summer Series Overwatch 3v3 with the Idaho Army National Guard. We just got done with the group stage, and now it is time for the bracket stage. Fish and Nerdy here calling all of the action. And we are going to change things up here, Nerdy, for our bracket stage. We just got done with elimination, Overwatch, Overbuff, finishing 3-0 with that, but now we're going to go to, until our grand finals, we'll add in a couple more games. It will be best of one on actual control for these teams here.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to see what goes down. I also, in the break, had a conversation with Draven. He is actually the one in the backpack right there, raising his hand. Apologies, but I'm not going to let up, my friend. I have known Draven for almost my entire career here at Boise State Esports, so it's in good fun. He knows that I don't genuinely mean it, but it's the rare occasion I'm going to be able to actually criticize him, so I'm going to take it.
The whole W. Reinhardt gamer. But we'll have to see again. I'm curious to see if anything changes now that we go to control. It's going to be a little bit more interesting how the team comps play out, because those were definitely like elimination-based team comps.
Yeah, most
like
definitely.
let's double D. Like I hope we do not see a team run in triple DPS. We're running it down, because that's not going to go so well on control maps.
No, but we got to keep in mind that now there actually is respawn, so there is the
It's
opportunity
true.
for people to swap heroes and make adjustments as that timer is ticking down, as
Yeah.
the percentages are going up. But I hope people recognize the strength of running a tank out the gate, running that Lucio, and then a DPS or another support. Or even another tank.
Yeah,
But
some of the teams that ran like 1-1-1 I think will have success.
yeah, you got to have all the bases covered.
We should hopefully as well see our first ult actually cast. We did see one get charged, but I believe it was Boise on the Reaper, didn't have to use it. The other thing to keep in mind, some of the names might be a little bit different. Some of the more generic names, players swapping around accounts. So I don't think that we did some team trading in the middle of our
Not
event.
at all.
But just so in case you're like, wait, what? I thought Boise 5 was on none. Don't worry about it. We have the same teams. We hop into our first Control series in the Summer Games. We just saw this matchup. IDARNG champs taking on Draven and his minions. IDARNG champs won it in elimination, but that was just for seeding. That was really just for bragging rights because they're going to play each other. Now it is actual Overwatch Control, and we do get a bit more standard comps. The 1-1-1 from Draven and his minions and IDARNG champs. No support. Who needs it? You've got enough self-healing on all of those heroes already.
Most definitely. I mean, Reaper's got lifesteal, Bastion's got, repair kit, and then Roadhog has Take a Breather, all of which are grotesquely overpowered in my opinion. But Squidicious over here on that Sigma technically does have a self-heal. The hand does absorb and give you extra shields. True Blue will have the healing pack as well on the soldier, so technically Draven could have gone a more aggressive support.
Draven just trying to pocket his Buster. Still looking up on the high ground.
They left there, Buster.
That is not where the action is anymore, Buster.
Buster's fighting demons.
Buster, he's like, I know they're up there. I can see them. We do see Draven and his minions have gotten the point first.
Oh, Squidicious, the accretion was beautiful there, but you should have waited for this Take a Breather to use it.
It's just Circuit Jutsu versus the world right now as Buster has taken some damage, but again, should be able to repair most of that damage off. Ooh, tried to predict him. Squidicious a bit too early, hits the hook, but nice use of the line of sight there as they do take down the Roadhog, and that was the big enemy.
Yeah, we did lose Draven, so things will get a little hard. Buster will go down. Boise goes down. Back-to-back kill there for Squidicious, so I think that might be playing the game. We'll have to wait and see. Unless someone gets a three-piece, I think that's probably going to be it. Draven now is going to look to grab an ally. Probably have to wrap all the way through Coast to do so to make sure it's done safely. And we look as though we're going to see our first full ultimate. Actually, we did see a Valkyrie get popped from Draven
That's
earlier. But a fun, visually appealing ultimate we might see come online here from True Blue.
It was a 1v3 Valkyrie for the memes. They said True Blue has their ult. Draven and Squidicious are very close here as well as Buster doing a ton of damage.
Oh!
1-for-1 trade. Great revive there by Draven. The Squidicious should have the ult very soon, but isn't even going to need to use it. Ooh, nice raise for him there by Boise, looking for a flank around. Unfortunately, getting shot in the back. And now it'll be one last chance here for the IDARNG champs on this map.
And we have Graphitic Flux online, which can be used early. As soon as you get line of sight on one or two of these people, just use it, send them back to the spawn. Makes life a lot more difficult, but instead we're going to have Whole Hog get popped. This could send people off the map if they're standing by the window, and they will! Possibly a hook here onto Draven. Nope, the hook gets whipped. We're going to do Take a Breather instead. Draven's just going to fight for their life here at the 99-second mark, but at this point, you could just fly out with this Valkyrie, get back to your own spawn, and survive, and Draven's going to do exactly that.
Buster did pop the tank form as well. So the only ult that's going to be up for the IDARNG champs will be that Reaper ult, but should pair well in these closed corridors.
Why is it going to do too well, though, if that Reaper ult is popped while they're in a mid-Graphitic Flux? We'll have to wait and see.
Boise's got to dodge the Graphitic Flux. There it is. There it is. The Death Blossom's behind, though. A great cancel with the hook. There's the double kill with the Death Blossom. And IDARNG champs are right there, building back up to about 25. They should have maybe, 35, 40% here by the time Draven and his minions respawn, regroup.
Yeah.
Did someone call
That's it's important to note that when you cast Graphitic Flux, as soon as you hit the spot where you want it to happen and you confirm it, you don't need to remain in LOS of it. So you could have completely avoided that hook.
True Blue does have the tack visor online. Should really just be able to mow them down if they get good line of sight.
As long as they don't get hooked, why are
Nice
you
dodge.
so close, my friend?
There's the tack visor. Oh, they just died to Buster. They didn't even see Buster.
Oh, please don't get hooked off the map. Okay, I would rather die to a headshot from Bastion than get hooked off the map.
Is this the turnaround?
I think this might be the turnaround.
They probably have to win 2 more fights, depending on how quickly Draven and his minions get there. They do swap over to the D.Va for Squidicious. Or Squidicus. I like Squidicious a little bit more. Play those.
Oh,
Nice dodge.
anticipated it this time.
Going for the big flank is True Blue. And unfortunately does go down, and with how long they've waited, the whole hog does come out. This could be the last fight for Draven and his minions. Draven and Squidicus
Use that
survive.
boost to get on point. You got Buster. D.Va, you've got 3 seconds. Touch the gosh. D.Va! D.Va, what are you doing?
D.Va, unfortunately, flew past. There's the hook from the circuit. And the IDARNG champs with a insane 99-0 turnaround on map number 1 of Control here in our semifinals.
At least I'm going to give a shout out here to Circuit for not making the mistake of all Roadhogs that I have seen. Not hooking your enemy onto the point when it's at 99-99, because that starts the overtime, and then the comeback. I've seen it literally happen because a Roadhog hooks another tank onto the point. The amount of sustain that most tanks have, if there's only 1 or 2 people looking at them, odds are they'll live long enough for someone else to touch, and it's just a domino effect from there.
Map 2 now.
Capture.
See if IDARNG champs can close it out here, move on to the grand finals, or if Draven and his minions can get us to a map 3 in this best of 1 Control semifinal. True Blue looking for something.
Feeling spry.
Has that blue beam. We've got Buster here with just Circuit Jitsu standing in front of them. No need really to do too much here, but you are taking a lot of unnecessary shield damage. I mean, your Bastion can just set up in an awkward spot, do some damage, walk away, heal up, rinse and repeat. But we'll see how this goes.
They get the first kill on a True Blue. Look like they're going to probably take Squidicus out of the mech. We'll start swinging some hammers, and yeah, Baby D.Va and Mercy do not want to be anywhere near that Reinhardt hammer. So it will be IDARNG champs who actually start with the point this time around, as opposed to being forced to claw their way back.
And we do see Draven's going to swap over to the Pharah, which can work really well here so long as Squidicious is going to be putting pressure onto the Bassie. And then Reaper versus Reaper, best of luck. Whoever lands the shots better and uses their Wraith form at the best time, it's going to be the victor of that one. It comes down to game sense and aiming. But the 2v2s that could happen here, very interested to see if Draven and Squidicious are able to take down Buster on that Bastion.
True Blue already losing that 1v1 by quite a bit. See Circuit just trying to protect their Bastion. The shield does finally run out, and they're able to get a great kill onto Buster. So Squidicus is going to lose that mech. And now Boise will go down as well, so Draven and his minions can flip the point a little bit faster. We saw IDARNG do it last time, so it is a much closer map number 2.
All right, so Squid is out of mech right now, and they have even less people to farm remech off of. As soon as that happened, as soon as the point was won, there's Cliffside. Right over to your left, bestie.
Gotta reset. You're not going to have much success as the Baby D.Va. Though it is charging quite quickly, as IDARNG champs are taking a very long time to get back to the point. Circuit now finally there. Looking for that Baby D.Va, trying to prevent the remech.
Oh,
A couple hammer swings will stop them in their tracks.
that was painful. Oh, a
Lift him.
twofer.
Draven, the only one left alive. Does get a nice kill onto Bastion, but taken out of the sky by Boise. One of those pellets must have clipped him in the toes.
Very close to one another percentage-wise. The champs right now are just about 10% over Draven and his minions. We're coming back with self-destruct. That can be massive, so long as they make sure they break the Reinhardt shield first. But D.Va's got to remech really quickly thereafter, because Boise is deadly close to that Death Blossom. And if there's a Death Blossom happening on your team when your D.Va is out of mech, best of luck surviving, as we already have lost True Blue. This could just be an automatic reset.
Damage coming out. The shield is cracked. About halfway there. There is that deep bomb, but the shield will hold. Boise, unfortunately, will fall, but kind of traded his life because he actually killed the Baby D.Va before she could remech. And I think that's a worthwhile trade here, is Draven trying to pepper down shots. Nice elimination by True Blues. They are able to flip the point here. just before 99%.
And they're going to try to pepper some damage down on the Buster, who's at roughly half health right now. No one else is going to help Draven out, though. Draven, you're at 8 health. There's a Mega Pack over to your left on the cliffside. Go grab it. Go grab it, please. Please.
Where we're going, we don't need healing.
Oh, yes, you do.
Does have the rocket barrage, so unless Buster's there, he will hey, at least stay healed.
At least Draven grabbed a health pack, but you'll see
Exactly.
here just out of the corner of Boise's LOS there on the right side, there is a mega pack that anyone could grab that was much closer. And you'll see it outside Draven's LOS here very soon as well. Yep, down there on the left. Ooh, great boop on the Bassie though. Now it's an easy 2v3 here, and followed up with another one from True. So now it's a two. It's a, what? Circuit took him off the map in the process.
Circuit going for the honorable charge off the map.
I'm gonna reset myself, but I'm taking someone else with me in the process.
This should be an easy fight for Draven and his minions. Presuming if we get overtime, and Boise will do just that. They have the rocket barrage. That's going to kill Buster. It's also going to kill Boise. Yeah, there's no real way to contest that. Draven is incredibly low, but I don't think Sir Jitsu's sniping him out of the sky. Last kill here. The charge trying to
Smack
stay
him!
alive.
Go smack him! Okay, micro missiles count as smacking.
Boise and Buster not able to get there, and Draven and his minions will tie it up and send us to a winner-take-all map number 3 here in this semifinal.
All right, so we are out of everything. It is now going to be Ilios Well, my personal favorite map in the Ilios rotation. I mean, I love it as someone who plays Lucio, Diva, Roadhog. I'm not so much of a Pharah player, but Draven might have a good time here on this map as well, because as you know, environmental kills count as kills. So if someone goes into the hole and it's dub you're doing, there is some extra points for yourself, at least as far as bragging rights go, but it's even more difficult for the enemy team. I feel like when it comes to environmental deaths, the worst death in all of Overwatch is being yoinked or booped into the Ilios Well.
And there's, I mean, a lot of potentials. You said potentially bring out the Pharah. Maybe we have the Roadhog again to just kind of hook them in and let them fall. It was a very interesting and tactical choice by Blizzard to put that in the middle of the map.
I adore it personally. It's both the bane and joy of my existence sometimes. Circuit Juice can also get some great rocket flails to get people into that. But beyond that, the IDARNG champs do not have a lot of ability. So Buster's not going to be able to get any sort of boops into the Ilios Well. Squidishes and Draven both can as well. So it's about 2-2 when it comes to the environmental opportunities here. A lot harder for Circuit Jutsu to get them compared to the other ones, though.
Squidicus dropping very, very low, but somehow staying alive as True Blue picks up our first elimination. Point still being contested here. Draven is incredibly low, so is Squidicus. It's basically up to True Blue right now to be the damage as they do take out the mech. But that's a perfectly fine trade as Draven and his minions will start with the point.
There's a well.
No.
No, no, come on. Okay, I get it. Your KD is important, but this is not Call of Duty. It's not that important.
Very important. And there's no, there's no Reinhardt like last time, so Squidicus maybe can just fire off some bullets, build it back up as True Blue has come alive here. And yeah, Squidicus gets the remech. So no harm, no foul.
Circuit has swapped over to the Lucio, does die very quickly thereafter. Squidicus, something just happened, homie. I'm going to say they fell down the well themselves because there is no boop. There is no accreditation to anyone for that kill, so it was probably just an accident. I think they killed their boosters too early or too late and ended up taking a nice little trip.
True Blue, ooh, this is a great little flank spot here. Dodges the hook from Boise and just going to be able to run away and reset. And Draven and his minions already up at 50% and counting as Boise is going to die.
First environmental onto True Blue from Circuit. Sorry, that made me very happy.
Fortunately, it's not going to be enough for the IDARNG champs. Squidicus at 16 HP. The mech breaks, but I think reinforcements are on their way.
Play Ring Around the Rosie. Just play Ring Around the Rosie. It's okay. You have 130 health. You can live. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, you've got a teammate with you. Let them do the force of the damage.
There is the whole hog coming out. Squidicus getting pushed back, actually out of line of sight of that Roadhog. And the point's already up to 84, 85%. And they're down Buster. This could be a win for Draven. It means they might not choke this time.
Oh, no, Draven comes in and picks up
There it
2
is.
with help of the Death Blossom.
I think that I think was it. I don't think Buster gets here in time.
No, even Pop, he's not hitting shift.
Yes. Hold W, champ. Can't quite do it. So Draven and his minions will survive. Nearly a big collapse on the first map, but that's okay. They win the next 2. They advance to our grand finals in a very, very tightly contested first semifinal.
I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah, hopefully Team Green may be able to figure some things out. They definitely had
Use a tank.
Yeah, if they come out with double and triple DPS, not liking their chances against our #1 seed Overwatch over Buff, but we will have to see again. Second semifinal, still going to be best of 1 on Control. It'll be our #1 seed from our team. Actually, we might have a change in plans, so just stay with us after the break. We'll take a quick break. We've got surprises around the corner right after this.
Growing up in Riggins, we have certain rules we live by. Look both ways before crossing the street. Fishing stories get better the more you tell them. Small town life makes your life anything but small. Never work alone when you go hunting. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by. Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Growing up in Riggins, we have certain rules we live by. Look both ways before crossing the street. Fishing stories get better the more you tell them. Small town life makes your life anything but small. Never work alone when you go hunting. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by. Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Welcome back into the Boise State Gay Pants Esports Arena. Changing things up here a little bit as we ramp up the summer series with the Idaho Army National Guard, Fish, and Nerdy up on the desk. And we are changing over to some Fall Guys, Nerdy, here with everybody in the Boise State Gay Pants Esports Arena. Going to have some fun here with some cute little blobs. I don't know. I don't know the lore in Fall Guys.
Leave it at blobs. Yeah, they're beans, but
they're blobs.
We'll leave it at that. Don't inquire more if you've ever like been curious about what the Fall Guys look like. Don't Google it, because the actual game producers decided to tell us what they look like behind the mask of the bean. Don't look it up. Don't.
Now I have a computer right here. I might actually.
If you want the nightmare fuel, my friend,
I mean, anytime that, the producers want to have some fun with it, I'm here for it. But again, it will be Fall Guys. We're going to have a couple of warm-up rounds, and then we will end the night with our prize round. Top 3 going to walk away with some sweet little swag in this thing right here, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. But I believe we are ready to go. Again, first lobby, just going to be a bit of a practice round, kind of get yourself familiar with the game. It's basically just Mario Party mini games to the extreme.
All right.
So, should be a lot of fun, a lot of obstacle courses, a lot of absolute silliness, and I'm excited. I tried to lobby for Nerdy and I to be in the lobby as well here at the Playing Cast, but I was shut down as we hop into it. Again,
navigate the medieval evil obstacles and race to the finish line.
There is the finish line. If you fall off, you just respawn at the checkpoint, so you don't need to worry about any permadeaths. Eliminate a couple players per round. We'll kick things off here with some. Oh, nice dodge. Oh, one person already knocked off. It's Glovely so far, holding strong. Oh, these are the worst. Somebody's going to be selfish. Glovely just powering through right now.
How do you play selfishly? Oh, Glovely, no!
Well, so those tip wherever people stand. So some people just stand on the edge, just force everyone to fall off.
That's so evil.
Yeah. Some people, for some people, the goal isn't winning. It's making sure everyone else has a bad time. Oh, I thought they blocked Professor.
Oh, the sushi roll that Professor's playing with is so cute. Professor, you get my award for the cutest costume for your bean.
Glovely. Oh, going to wait it out. Play it safe. Oh, gas mask 1A2 already qualifying. We got a couple qualifiers up in the top right-hand side. Five more spots left. 4 more spots left.
Glovely is just going to stand here and emote so they can be our observer. Thank you so much to her for being willing to do that for us. It does mean she will sacrifice her opportunity to qualify, but it does mean that she gets to cheer on everyone else as they cross into that finish line zone. So thank you, Glovely. Oh, no, someone just fell!
Someone fell right before the finish line, so they will have to reset. Bronco with the W. All right, here we go. Last spot. Pixel Endermen's hoping for somebody to fall off. They don't make it. So Pixel Enderman and Glovely will be eliminated. Again, just a warm-up round. Get yourself familiar with the controls, the different game modes.
Professor, yours is Doc, you're my favorite. I love sushi, and I love that sushi costume. I hope you can hear me from where you're playing from. And then we also have Daydream over there, someone else who I consider one of my little beans, does qualify as well.
Very first season, there was a very sick bear costume that I always wanted, but I wasn't good enough for it.
The peacock costume's rubbing me the wrong way. Same with, that horse costume. But, Doc, that sushi costume, you have my heart. You definitely have my heart. Huh, this seems like a very short... Oh, do these panels fall?
Yes, there is only one correct path through. If you stand on the wrong panel, you will fall just like that. And so a path will slowly light up. Again, if you fall, no worries, you will respawn. And so this is the cat and mouse game. Oh, Daydream goes down.
Gas mask. Playing it very slowly.
And Bronco. Oh, they both go down.
I can see how you could grief this game, though.
They've changed. When I played, the tile stayed lit, so you could, if you remember, you didn't have to remember the path. But they have definitely changed it. Okay, here we go. Final 3 tiles. Ooh, Spoderman, he went for it.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Professor,
who's going to be the first
one?
Are
they griefing each other?
Oh, Professor Professor saves it. Professor, he tried for the play. Okay. Oh, I think Redhead with. Go! Go!
Oh, they're too scared. They're scared.
Oh, they missed the jump! No! Redhead had it and missed the jump.
Oh, Bestie, I'm so sorry.
No, they had it. 6 remain here in our first battle.
I get to be biased. Go, Daydream, go!
So close. Just.
My sushi roll is gone. Doc has been disqualified. He did not make it to the end.
Doc was. We didn't really see Doc after he kind of got pushed off the edge there.
That seems like the one game mode where I feel like you really could grief people by like nudging their character
you
model
can push
to the
people.
edge.
I'm impressed they made it hard because again, when I played in season 1, the path stayed lit up the whole time. So if you fell off, you knew where to go. There, it's just like, hopefully you remembered this.
If you're me and have the memory of a goldfish, you're,
You're
gonna
just like,
spend a lot
where
of time
do I go?
responding.
All right, round number 3. Only 2 people will be eliminated here.
So is this just like a massive obstacle course, like
Yep.
Wipe Out the TV show?
That is what a majority of them are, yes. There's a couple of, I mean, we just saw the last one, but for the most part, it's just Wipe Out the TV show. But when you fall off, you're not eliminated. That is the big thing. As long as you get these checkpoints, you will respawn at the checkpoint. Oh. Gas Mask getting slapped backwards. Gas Mask did win our first round, and unfortunately, not off to a great start.
That seems so cruel. Like, how do you get past that?
I think they're the only person back there. Everyone else has figured it out. Lesrick. Bounce pad. Dodges the hammer. Oh, couldn't quite carry their momentum, though.
Nice. Makes it past the second hammer swing. Now they're just going to go through the tubes again. Have a little bit of hamster time. Ooh, this looks very irksome to deal with. Oh gosh, that is a lot of bounce physics.
So you can, sometimes you can use the blue beam to launch you forward. I'm not sure how they fell over on that one. We're getting towards the last half here. Looks like we've got somebody out in front by a mile in front of Daydream. Can't quite catch the name on that person, but they should easily qualify here. It is Poposaur. They figured this one out, and they will qualify. You got to jump in the – oh, they missed!
What? How does that work?
There's little tubes down there. You can see the little tubes suck it in the yellow tube. If you jump in it, it'll launch you across the finish line. Oh, they missed again. Oh, Daydream's looking for the risky play.
Don't do it, Daydream. It's not worth it. The juice is not worth the squeeze.
There it is.
Yes!
Daydream should be in. They are. Last person. Bronco
Good job,
W.
Jenny.
4 remain. Should potentially be our last round. Maybe one more after this. We'll have to see. Been a very close battle so far here. Let's see what will our potential last match be. Another obstacle course. It looks even scarier than the last one.
This looks like Candyland threw up on an obstacle course.
They have they pulled out everything here. Actually, we're only going to eliminate one person.
So we have possibly 2 more courses after this one. Let's see how it goes.
Everybody pretty much neck and neck off the start. Oh, wow, what a great fall for Poposaur. Oh, he is. I think someone has played this game before.
A little bit.
Color me wrong, but they are just speed running through this level.
They were in the lead for our last one, too, but they take a shot there. It's going to slow them down. Oh, take a few shots and go off the bounces. Yikes, it looks like they've lost their first place positioning, but they may be able to reclaim it as some of these obstacles are very unforgiving. But right now, it is really Poposaur who is taking the blunt force of most of them.
Does finally join the rest of the squad. Okay, they are. That's what the balance beam is for.
That's what I thought. Okay. I thought you could use that in the last round, too.
Slingshot. Oh, yeah. Here we go. After that disastrous little bit there.
I think they're already almost in the lead again. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, so close, so close. They just have to make sure you fall in the right chute.
Yep, there
Yep.
we go. They are in first. Looks like Uwu Spoderman will be in second. Daydream. Can they hit it? Oh, they can't either. I don't see the fourth place person, though, so.
I think Daydream might be okay.
Oh, no!
Jenny! Jenny hit the 2!
There it is. Daydream will qualify. And we will see if we now have our final map. There's only one player eliminated. Let's see what our next map will be. Probably will be a crown map to claim our first champion. But again, just a warm-up.
A crown map.
Yeah, when there's a crown map, that's when you know that you're going to win. Because instead of going across the finish line, it's the first one to touch the crown.
Huh.
And that is who the winner is.
Okay.
Okay, another race map.
So we're eliminating one more person, and then we're going to the crown level.
Yeah, that's what it looks like here.
Wait, there's 2 finish lines?
Yeah. No, there's 2. There's a split path. Actually, we're eliminating no one.
This one's just for bragging rights.
This one's just for fun. Oh.
Having less people on here does seem like it makes it a bit easier. Like, you're not having to worry about the concern of someone knocking you off. You can go pretty independent.
Yeah, ooh, Spoderman has not seen another player so far.
Not a soul. And we see Daydream barely squeaking in front of them.
Spoderman and Daydream, both from Meridian Tech. And then we have Popazor over on the far left. Uh-oh. Spoderman does survive, but is in second place. Again, no one's getting eliminated here, so.
This game is so unbelievably adorable. For context, anyone that's unaware, I have not really watched anything about Fall Guys nor played it myself, so the only thing I have seen is the creepy stuff that has been popped up online with regards to the anatomy of the beans. Thank you to my Twitter followers who decided that it would be funny to repost that time and time again so I get the nightmare fuel.
No nightmare here for Spoderman. They qualify first again. Just really for bragging rights at this point. Everyone
Come on,
will.
Jenny.
Oh.
No, Jenny, no! Okay.
Daydream will cross the finish line. It looks like last of our 3 players, but it will not matter. Everyone will make it to our next round, where hopefully we'll give away a crown. Please stop making us play maps, Fall Guys. We want to win.
Please.
We want somebody to win. We do not want to keep eliminating no one.
And then let's restart so I can get my sushi roll back in here.
Everyone else just being forced to watch Fall Guys taking no prisoners, just saying you will watch us.
Crown map, right?
Hopefully.
Wait, we need to eliminate. If we're going with this one person elimination, then we're doing one more. If this one has 2 qualifying, not 3, then we know the next one's going to be the crown map. We'll have to wait and see, though. Production really likes to mess with us here on desk.
Let's find out. What will it tell us? It will once again be all 3 qualifying. Fall Guys really wants to make sure everyone, at least these 3 players, are well practiced. Oh. Oh, Daydream gets a nice little boost there. Sometimes you can use the obstacles to your advantage and get a nice little boost. It's like Daydream just did there.
And so it is up to the game itself as to whether or not we're going to end up at a crown map or if we're going to be at an elimination stage for the number of players we have remaining. So this could take a hot minute before we start seeing people go off of our little Fall Guys leaderboard. But Daydream already very close to that victory and does end up finishing the round, all 3 qualifying back to back to back very fast. I mean, no one was getting eliminated, but seeing them all finish relatively close to one another is a good sign.
Yeah, these 3 players are going to be well practiced. Usually it's about 6 or 7 rounds in the standard Fall Guys before you get to a crown map. So we should be coming up on it. The scaling with our lobby size, not quite there yet.
See, this is why you should have let us play.
Exactly. Let's see if Freezy Peak will be the map. Will we have... We will eliminate 1 player now. After the last maps eliminated 0, we will finally see at least an elimination here.
Well, it's going to hurt my heart. So it's either either both the Law and Daydream qualify, which is Spooderman and Daydream, or one of them gets eliminated. And that's going to break my heart. I'm sorry, guys. There's only 2 qualifiers, so I'm either going to get happy ending or bad ending.
It's not looking like a great...
Oh!
Papasaur knocked off the edge. It's Daydream all alone in first place.
A bean and a dream. Let's go, Daydream!
Still got a long way to go. Got to watch out. Do not want to get punched off the edge. Some giant snowballs coming in as well. Don't know where our other 2 competitors are. Is Daydream looking to capture that qualifying spot? Oh, they didn't go forward. There it is. And Daydream will be our first qualifier. Oh, they're neck and neck.
Who's going to make it?
Spooderman gets knocked off and he bounced off his head.
Oh, no.
And he will not make it. Spooderman missed the jump. And we will have ourselves a 1v1 between Papasaur or Poposaur. I like Papasaur. So
I like Papasaur as well.
Papasaur 64 and Daydream 930. Hopefully, we get a battle for the crown. I really am hoping we don't go to a map that is a best of.
Hold up. We're giving away. Wow.
We can't. No spoilers. No spoilers.
I'm not spoiling it. I'm just
No
shocked.
spoilers.
I didn't see it.
Please tell me that we're going to eliminate someone here. Do not make us race again for 0 eliminations, Fall Guys. Oh no.
Okay.
More practice.
I don't know. It's like the gods of the game heard that I have never seen Fall Guys at all, and they're like, let's give them every map.
They will see everything. Oh, Daydream here, pulling ahead. Again, nothing on the line for these 2 players, as you can see in the top right of your screen. Both will qualify here, and again, you can fall off the map really unlimited times if you want, and nothing bad will happen. As Daydream pulling out all the stops. Papasaur knocked him off.
Papasaur, that was griefing, homie. I get it. It's part of the game, but that was evil, and you know it.
Papasaur will take the lead and most likely win their second map of this event. No bonus for winning the map either, besides bragging rights. You could have made that jump. Don't play it safe.
You got to
Go
at this
for
point.
gold. There's nothing on the line. Oh, we will hang out at the finish line for a little bit. One across. Daydream should be here. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the risky plays I want to see.
Jenny, no. I mean, it's okay. I mean, Jenny's just going to respawn anyway. There's nothing on the line here, as we mentioned earlier, so taking the risky shot makes you decide if whether or not later you want to do it. Back-to-back whiffs there from Daydream are unfortunate, but they get a respawn and do it over again.
We'll just wait it out, I would assume, this time. Yep. Let it get a little closer. And now Daydream will cross the finish line, and we will ask the Fall Guys to be merciful and to please end this. Please. It's like round 9.
We're just... My mouth hurts, okay?
Round 9, hopefully, finally, we see an end. That's what we want. Crown map. We want a crown map. We want some kind of elimination map, Fall Guys.
Please.
Because it's just a warm-up.
We don't
There's
need
no
an extra
prizes on the
warm-up.
This does look like it is going to be the final map.
Hold on to the penguin to score points. What?
Nope.
2 qualify! Okay, so this one you gotta grab a penguin. What?
You gotta hold the penguin for 25 units of time, as there is the penguin.
That don't look like a penguin to me. That looks like some fish from like the Animorph series.
The penguin is on the move. It's like a penguin tadpole hybrid. The penguin
yeah,
goes
it
up.
looks very strange.
Oh. Papasaur has the penguin for a little bit. If you grab the other player, they will be forced to drop the penguin. As Penguins breaking some ankles here.
He's pretty cute if I'm being honest, but it does look like an Animorph. Oh, okay, so it's got like a rudder that just spins the legs forward. That's cute designing there. Creative.
Oh.
I'm here for it.
Papasaur has grabbed the penguin again, trying to run away. Papasaur has held it for 12 units of time. I would assume seconds, but... Papasaur has almost qualified, but again, once Papasaur qualifies...
You just let Daydream hang on to it.
Let Daydream will have no competition for the penguin.
I love how Papasaur's tagline is, "I hate snakes."
Probably he's going to hate penguins after this.
Yeah, I would not blame that.
Oh, Papasaur has it. He's... Oh, there's no fan! Now the fan comes. Where'd the penguin go?
He's gone. He's missing. You guys lost the baby.
There it is. Oh! Papasaur gets one there. Papasaur qualifies, and now Daydream can simply hold the penguin. There is no competition for
Yes,
the penguin.
just rock the baby back and forth. Rock the penguin baby back and forth.
And our map will come to an end.
Yeah, you can see there's that weird rudder action I was talking about. Like it's just like a wheel on the back of a boat. On a paddle boat.
Once again, both stay alive. We ask for the merciful end of our warm-up game.
Please. Give us a crown map. There's literally only 2 players remaining. It says there's only gold, so that must mean this is a crown map.
There we go. There's no crown to grab onto, but the first one to fall off. This is when falling off actually does matter.
Avoid the obstacles and don't fall off. I feel like playing slow here is the name of the game and trying to dodge the other player as well.
The circle does spin. Again, first player to fall off will be eliminated. We will have ourselves a champion. Oh, the fan is coming, and Daydream is off the edge. Papasaur 64, and his hatred for snakes will claim the victory here.
And his little frog-themed bean. Congratulations, Papasaur.
And he falls as well. Papasaur is your winner of that warm-up round. That Fall Guys really just did not want to end.
No, it really,
Ever.
that was painful.
Fall Guys is like, we will be here 10 rounds. But we finally had our champion again.
It was just the warm-up.
That was just the warm-up. Maybe have another warm-up. Maybe after that we'll opt for no warm-up. We'll have to see what the thing is. Again, once we get to our real mode, our top 3 contestants will take home one of these bad boys, part of the summer series here with the Idaho Army National Guard. And we will find out what and who will win those right after this break. Stay tuned. We got more Fall Guys, more summer series, Idaho Army National Guard action coming up after this.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by. Growing up in Riggins, we have certain rules we live by. Look both ways before crossing the street. Fishing stories get better the more you tell them. Small town life makes your life anything but small. Never work alone when you go hunting. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by. Growing up in Riggins, we have certain rules we live by. Look both ways before crossing the street. Fishing stories get better the more you tell them. Small town life makes your life anything but small. Never work alone when you go hunting. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Welcome back into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena after that Fall Guys marathon. We will not have a second warm-up round. We will just have our prize round fish joined by Dallin up on the desk for another rousing round of Fall Guys here, Dallin. And as I said, we've got some prizes to give away this time.
Ooh.
And some pretty sick ones as that, as the players get ready to go here. You can see them loading into lobby. We're going to give away 3 of these Bad Boy Summer Series crates. We've got one popped open right here, Dallin. Why don't you take a look inside? While Dallin does that, I will say we do have our Super Mini SN02 home entertainment system right here. This will go to the first place winner only. Alongside one of those crates, second and third will just get a crate. So as they load in, down, what do we got in our prize crate there?
All right. Well, starting off, we got ourselves a nice little mouse pad here. That's nice.
Okay.
That's nice. Sorry, we got a hat. We got a hat. It's like my hat.
Are you a snapback guy? Is it a snapback?
This is a snapback.
Are you a snapback guy?
Not really. I like to keep mine flat. I don't know.
You know,
I'm just one of those guys.
Come on, curve to build. That's what hats are made for.
I know, but like, come on. Oh, we got a, little.
Sick little lanyard. Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Some stickers.
Oh,
a lot of
stickers.
A lot of
you
stickers.
Cannot go wrong.
Got a cup. It says 1981 on it. That's
1891.
That's a year that existed.
Nice little, mix up your
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. See, I had one of these crates, and they told me, like, oh, yeah, it's all the same stuff from before. I do not have a miniature tank.
Yeah,
I am very upset right now. Is it foam? What is it?
It is foam. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at that.
I was lied to. Oh, a shaker. You got to have the shaker.
Shaker's very important.
Yeah,
it is extremely important. We've got a shirt and also a pencil. And you thought we were done there. That's right. We got 2 pencils.
Ooh. Now, how did the erasers feel? Are they high quality? I got to see here.
I'll give one to you.
Okay, these are high quality erasers.
Check.
Everyone who's ever been a college student has borrowed a pencil from a classmate. Yo, can I borrow a pencil? And it is the worst eraser. It doesn't even erase. You're just like, bro, how do you use this pencil?
It makes it worse. It just makes it worse sometimes.
I'm glad we got these high quality pencils.
Oh, yeah.
I'm upset that I was deceived that this is a similar chest to the one I had, but again, that'll be first, second, and third taking home a chest, and then first place also gets their mini home entertainment center to
Very
go with
exciting.
it. Papasaur, probably our favorite. He won our last warm-up round. And we're really just hoping and crossing our fingers. And this is the trick, honestly, Dallin. Can you repack the crate?
we're going to
you
see.
repack
If
the
not, I am
crate?
going to have to apologize to someone. But honestly, I believe in my own skills. And I have a very
I
specific
don't know
skill
if
set.
that
No.
crate's gonna
Don't
okay,
doubt me.
let's see.
Don't doubt me. Here we go. This is where it all comes down. And you were right. It is kind of hard.
Yeah, you're making fun of me. There we go. Whoever
the
gets
winner.
that crate, I
I'm the winner.
apologize. Your everything might be broken from Dallin.
Nah.
But
If anything, it's just the cup.
Well loved. But before we hop in, we do have Doc's keys to the game in Fall Guys, which are to use your grabby hands. We saw that there in our Penguin event. It's not a race until it is, but sometimes it isn't.
Sometimes it's just
Sometimes it's just a war round where no one gets eliminated 3 times in a row. Thank you, Fall Guys. Make sure you dive across the finish line, and you got to bump opponents to disrupt them, as we saw that. Brought to you by Drop-In Games. Again, really just hoping that we go like, okay, 12 to 10 to 8 to 6 to 4 to 2 to 1. Not like 12 to 6 to 3 to 3 to 3 to 3 to 2 to 2 to 1.
just they got to have those "Are you awake?" checks.
Exactly.
Just like this is
Are
going to
you
be our
actually
third
pulling
game where no one loses. You're awake, right?
Like, everyone's still here. Here we go. As we said before, Glovely, our lovely spectator, will play the first round, but she will not cross the finish line. She'll make sure.
Are you sure about that? I have faith.
I mean, at this point, I'm surprised we're not qualifying everyone, honestly.
We got, let's say, 14.
We got a couple new players in here. We've got Pixel Enderman in here. Ooh, Glovely.
Very
hit
own
it.
professor.
Here we go.
Papasaur.
Straight through.
Straight through
Oh,
to the end.
Perfect.
Everybody went through. This could be anybody's game.
There's very few people lagging behind. Glovely making some good progress again. Glovely gonna wait at the finish. I think we should just let Glovely through.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? Almost
no.
got bumped into the finish line.
It refuses. No, Glovely, you're going to win. Never mind.
We see the qualifiers there. Looks like one member alongside Glovely, actually a couple, will not make it. And again, we're just hoping for some consistency here, Fall Guys.
And so it
14
begins.
enter, 10 remain. Papasaur, Daydream, our 2 finalists from our warm-up round, both still alive.
So anyone you're personally rooting for right now?
Oh, I really actually hope Spoderman gets his revenge. He made it to the top 3, survived all those Are You Awake maps, and then unfortunately just barely missed. Because I do believe I did not see Professor in the sushi bean. Would have carried that tradition on for Nerdy, but I don't believe that the sushi bean qualified. As we do have. Now, are you a Fall Guys gamer, Dallin? That's what I know.
I am a veteran.
Okay.
I've been around since the beginning. I actually have a beta costume, which is exceptionally rare nowadays.
Get the costume where I paid for it, and now it's free. But there's the sushi. So now I'm rooting for Professor. You see, I played a lot in Season 1, and then it
just kind of
it kind of faded off. So some of these maps I am seeing for the first time, and I'm like, okay, it's a little different. Professor is unfortunately
very lost.
Stuck. So what are we looking for here? What are we missing, Dallin, the veteran?
So I think what he isn't realizing is that you can push those big cubes out of the way.
Okay.
And you can also jump on top of them, but clearly there is some cognitive just...
It does not. I would have never guessed you could have pushed. I would have gone with the you can jump up on them, which it looked like Professor was trying.
Yeah. Oh, he finally
has
figured it out.
Figured it out as our top players do finish their first lap. Professor now has some catching up to do. Again, we are eliminating, looks like, I think 4 players, so trying to fight the circle there. Oh, man. Professor's just getting thrown all around into Thunderdome.
Going through in all the wrong ways. It's just...
getting lapped by some of our top competitors here.
Flying.
So that's the thing. You got to use the that's what we need to see in Doc's keys. You got to use the obstacles to your advantage. Sometimes if you jump and get punched, you're gone. You're flying. Like that, see?
There we go.
Use that to your
just
advantage.
Like that, just like that. And he's going to,
Maybe find the shortcut. No,
I don't think that is a shortcut, I guess. I guess you can't get up there.
Just baiting me.
You got pranked.
It looks like we have had a couple of players qualify here. 4 spots left.
And Professor is going to make it through. Just kidding. He has the second lap.
He has a second lap. He dives to the finish line.
Can he make it to the base one more time?
2 spots left to qualify.
At this point, you just got to turn around. Don't let anyone else through. Just, you know.
Yeah, just take one for the team.
Just, if I can't win,
who will
none
be
of you
our
can.
last player through? We've got Professor and Redhead with me. They will not make it as Gas Mask 182 sneaks in. And again, all of our top players from last time, Papasaur, Uwu, Spoderman, Daydream, all alive still. I think this actually was maybe our same top 6 as before. Maybe Kill and Dash didn't make it, but see, we're hoping for like another map where we eliminate people though. We don't want to see multiple 0 elimination maps.
Maybe slowly whittle it down instead of just taking an axe and just.
Is this just straight up the winner?
No. The winner's one is just 2 big ones.
It just said that the only medal here available is gold.
That just means to survive because you can't like
we're gonna
win,
eliminate.
But not get gold
fair.
here.
That is fair.
Just survive. You just need to survive.
Again, one of those maps where falling off actually does matter. No respawns. 2 people. Oh, 1 person is Gas Mask. Uh-oh. Kill a Dash.
That was abrupt.
Yeah, he jumped, and I don't think he realized there was a hole in that. Uh-oh. Kill and Dash. You're making me
Kill it.
You're making me nervous, man.
This is dangerous territory.
Ooh, Spoderman's got the right idea. The less you move on this map, the better.
You just got to have a game plan of where you're going to go. If you're just jumping willy-nilly,
there it goes. Daydream is down.
Just like that.
Our second place player from our last match has gone down. And we're on to our final 4, where we can only continue to hope we eliminate people. So
eliminated. 0 out of 0. You guys are all still awake, right?
Qualified. 0-4. No. So remember, 3 of these players will go home with that sick swag crate that Dallin showed off. So 1 player will not get the swag. I've seen this map before. Looks like there will at least be 3 qualifiers. Will we have 4 is going to be the question.
I just really hope this isn't like a qualified 0-2 because that's going to be really just...
It's gonna make that 3rd crate really hard to argue over, but it will be 0-3.
All right,
we are saved. We do know where the crates will be going. Who?
4 enter, 3 leave.
We've seen. I mean, Kill and Dash, kind of the underdog here. I mean, Bronco OW, Spoderman, Papasaur. They were all our final 3 last time. So Kill and Dash.
Killen continues to make me nervous here.
He is in last right now, chasing after the other players. Oh, nice dodging. Ooh, does get knocked back, though. Not out of it yet. Ooh, did not get a great slide, unfortunately.
Gonna go up the tube. It's still fairly close. They're all in just about the same area.
If he can grab onto this trapeze swing, I'm feeling good about his jail, but he misses.
That's rough.
And he gets stuck behind this. Oh, man, that's going to be hard to come back. Here goes Oh!
Whoa, okay. You know, just grab
Let
and just,
go.
nah, I'm okay. I don't need it.
Papasaur's first one through. Bronco W looking like he's going to be the next one as long as he doesn't fail.
Just don't mess it up here.
Matrix through that here, and
There
he
you
will
go.
be our 3rd player through. Kill and Dash got stuck on the trapeze wire.
07 to Killen. Made a Killen this game. Got fairly far.
All right, we're crossing our fingers. Someone gets
Come on.
eliminated here.
Qualified 0 out of 2, or maybe
0
maybe
out
a
of
final.
2.
Maybe a final. That would be cool too. I would
I'm
appreciate
okay
that.
with like going down to the 3 and then 2 and then 1. I'm just not hoping for 3 and then 3 and then 3 and then 2 and then 2 and then 3. The medals on the side
Doesn't give you the
yeah.
most hope.
We'll know here when we load in to Freezy Peak, which is where Spoderman met his demise last time. And it will!
All right.
Okay, we were lied to. Here we go.
I'm going to do the voice again. 3 enter, 2 leave.
Fist to the face for Bronco W.
Oh, all right, barely avoids that snowball.
Should dodge this one here. So we got to jump. Got to jump.
Bronco, a force of nature. Nope, don't go that way. There you go.
Do not see his other. Did see Papa
Nope,
Sword?
nope.
Nope, not that way.
Yeah, you figure it out.
He'll
figure
get
it out.
I don't know if he has that much time. I don't see. Oh, no.
That's rough.
Well, Bronco, just come up here and claim your third place crate, unfortunately. I don't.
Well, we don't know where the other 2 are. There could be another one suffering. Okay.
Just come on down. Third place crate is yours. I did see Papasaur, I want to say, ahead of him. Oh, there is actually
okay.
someone behind him.
This is
Dallin was right. I spoke way too soon.
Spider-Man. You got to...
Spoderman. Oh, they both get punched. This is a neck-and-neck battle. Oh, he launched him off the edge. Papasaur's already qualified. He's like...
down to the 2. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Okay, you know, come on down.
Spoderman's going to have a huge lead, and honestly, it doesn't look like it's going to be in Bronco's favor.
Man, you cannot choke. He was eliminated on this map last time. Can he keep the hopes and dreams of Meridian Technical alive?
Just stand
yes,
at the finish line. Just stand. Okay.
No,
All right.
no BMing.
You're right. You're right.
All right. We get the rematch in a sense. Again, Spoderman and Daydream both from Meridian Tech. Papasaur has defeated one. Can he defeat the other one is our question.
My question is, are we about to get a revenge arc? And will Spoderman make his glorious return and get that W today?
My question is if we're going to eliminate anyone on this map.
Oh, and it's a final
round. All right. We were just getting trolled last time.
Hexa ring.
So combination of
Hexagon.
hexatile and
It's hexagon.
hexatile.
Nobody's calling it a hexatile.
And the ring map. All right. Who will be your champion? If you can't already tell, the tiles do start to despawn when you stand on them.
Ooh, just taking the destructive
Yeah,
path.
just destroying everything. Looks like there's maybe 4 layers of tiles. Oh, already got one opening. Uh-oh. They're going after each other. It is slowly rotating.
They're grabbing each other now. Or not
Use
anymore,
your
I guess.
grabby hands. Jumping to kind of delay how long you're on a tile. I really think whoever hits that part where we've already cleared a lot of the tiles is probably going to be the loser. It's coming up here. Oh, Spoderman!
Spoderman's still in this.
Okay.
Still in this.
Scary,
This is a
scary.
very large ring.
I think you want to be in the lead here. I'm going to be on. Whoa!
Oh, no!
No! He's eliminated. He got to be in the lead. Papasaur is our undisputed champion of Fall Guys.
Look at that little frog thing that he's
Yeah, look at the cute little frog on his belt. Papasaur is your champion. He will claim our Super Mini Home Entertainment Center as Uwu, Spoderman, and Bronco W will also get their swag crates, though. Yeah, the 6 swag crates.
Mm-hmm. Swag crates.
If they can open them will be another question.
True. No, we're never quite certain.
It looks like we're going to go hand our prize crate off to our winner here.
Say adios to the game system.
There it is. Papasaur is your champion. Something tells me he's played a little bit of Fall Guys in the past.
Well,
Something tells me he's played some Fall Guys in the past.
and nothing wrong with playing a little bit of Fall
Undefeated,
Guys.
by the way. Just dominated. Honestly, we need to give a crate to Fall Guys for not making us sit through 6 straight useless rounds.
Thank you, Fall Guys.
Thank you, Fall Guys,
Thank
for
you, Fall
that one.
Guys.
Hey, anytime you can play some Fall Guys and get some swag, it's really not better than that.
That's what it's all about.
There's our second crate going off to probably Uwu, Spoderman, or Bronco W. Any final thoughts, Dallin, on what we saw here with our Fall Guys challenge?
This is good. Well fought, and I'm glad that the Fall Guys gods looked down on us
They
and
blessed us today.
said, no, I think today we will have a normal game.
Not just
A
zero eliminations from 4 straight rounds. Now, you said you're a Fall Guys veteran. I need a quick answer. Would you have won if you were in?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Took you way too long.
I just needed the camera to look at me directly, Just
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think Dallin probably would have been the first one eliminated.
Nah. No, you're forgetting, Professor. You know, I have at least one. You know, I have
You at
one,
least could defeat the maze.
Yeah, I could defeat the maze. I just need to let it be known.
Maybe we'll let you in on the next one, but I don't know. Papasaur might have just crushed you. Papasaur would have like taken you and just ground you.
Well, you know, we'll have to figure it out in another day.
That will do it here for our summer series with the Idaho Army National Guard. Some fantastic Overwatch, some fantastic Fall Guys to wrap everything up, and that'll do it for here on the desk as well. Have a great evening, and we will see you next time.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your Guard adventure.
Growing up in Riggins, we have certain rules we live by. Look both ways before crossing the street. Fishing stories get better the more you tell them. Small town life makes your life anything but small. Never work alone when you go hunting. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by. Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your Guard adventure.
Growing up in Riggins, we have certain rules we live by. Look both ways before crossing the street. Fishing stories get better the more you tell them. Small town life makes your life anything but small. Never work alone when you go hunting. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by. Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Growing up in Riggins, we have certain rules we live by. Look both ways before crossing the street. Fishing stories get better the more you tell them. Small town life makes your life anything but small. Never work alone when you go hunting. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by. Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and